Have you ever called a government agency or a business and heard these words? Your call is important to us. But what you experienced didn't exactly add up to your call being important to them. You were on hold forever. And maybe you got a menu item at some point that says, please select one of these items. And none of them fit what you were calling for. And you got the message, we are experiencing an unusual large volume of calls at this time. And you've heard that before from the same business or government agency. Well, there's good news. When you call to the Lord, He won't put you on hold. He loves to hear from you. Welcome to Truth Talk with Ed Skipper, published every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. As we look at Psalm 86 today, I want you to ask the question, why did David call on the Lord? Psalm 86, verses 5 through 7. You, Lord, are forgiving and good, abounding in love to all who call to you. Hear my prayer, Lord. Listen to my cry for mercy. When I am in distress, I call to you because you answer me. Why does David call on the Lord? Because he's good, forgiving, and loving, and because he answers him. Pastor was telling a story about his first grade experience. His mother had bought him a coloring book, which he took to school and did not want to appear to be a sissy. So for some reason, he scribbled, it's a mess on the first page. In the first 10 pages he did this, he just made a mess of that coloring book before his teacher discovered it and guided him into doing a better job on the rest of the book. Well, parent night came and he accompanied his mother, and there was his coloring book on his desk, and he thought, oh no, I am in trouble now. And his mother began to pick up the book, and he said, oh, look here, look at Jane's book. But of course his mother wanted to see his book, and tears came to her eyes after she paged through a little bit, and she said to him, beautiful job, I'm so proud of you. Well, he was confused. He looked at his book and realized that the teacher had removed the first 10 pages that he had scribbled in. There was no record of it. The Lord is forgiving and good, and He will do the same thing with your sins, regardless of how bad they are. He will forgive you because He's forgiving and good. And He is abounding in love, David says. I love that word, abounding. Heaping with, teeming with, packed with, overflowing, overrun, bristling with, full of, chock full, jam-packed, abounding in love. Isn't it good to know that there's a place where you can run, that you're not on your own, that you can call on the Lord and know that He is good? Now, the other reason that David calls on the Lord, not just that He's good and forgiving and loving, but also because He answers him. Because you answer me, David says. Wouldn't it be tragic if you and I did not take advantage of the Lord's accessibility, His goodness, His willingness to forgive, His love, and His accessibility and willingness to answer? How tragic to go through life not taking full advantage of that. So I encourage you, call on the Lord. Now, this is episode number 70 of Truth Talk. Make sure you go back and pick up some of the ones that you have missed and tell somebody about Truth Talk with Ed Skipper. And until next time, may you call on the Lord, knowing that He's good, forgiving, and loving, and that He answers you.